If you're a professional organizer struggling to get consistent leads and clients for your business, first off, you're not alone. But secondly, you're probably making one of the biggest mistakes I see professional organizers doing in their business, and that is relying on one way to get consistent leads for your business. If you are running a business, you have to focus on multiple ways to generate leads for your business so that you can have consistent business. We don't have consistent leads, you don't have consistent clientele. That's just a recipe for literally no business, slow business growth, no client, no money. And that's a hard pass because you went into the organizing business, one, to help people, but also two, to make a little bit of money. So we're gonna talk through that in a little bit. My name is Kanika. If you are new here, I am a professional organizer and a business coach to professional organizers who are trying to figure out how to move the needle in their business to make a little bit of extra money and to do something that they absolutely love. Now, I have helped dozens of professional organizers, and I've also built a multi-six-figure organizing company for myself, again, Tidied by K, which is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go ahead, dive in. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 to 7 solid ways that you need to be marketing your business so that you can generate leads for your business and so that those leads can actually turn into paying clients for your home organizing company. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Strategy number 1 is SEO, search engine optimization. Basically, y'all, everybody and their mama is on Google. Everybody leverages Pinterest. Everyone leverages YouTube. These are all search engine platforms. Now, for the sake of professional organizing, your local-based business, you probably want to make sure that you are showing up on Google because it is the most prominent search engine that people are looking for. If you go to Google and you type in how to bake a cake, you're going to get information, articles, blogs, videos on how to bake a cake, right? So let's apply that to home organizing. People are searching, actively searching, decluttering services near me, home organizers near me, custom closets near me, whatever city they're in, professional organizing services in Atlanta, Georgia, right? People are actively searching for the support that they need. And when you think about search engine optimization or SEO, this is all organic traffic, right? So if you are focusing your efforts on making sure that your website is completely optimized for SEO so that Google can rank you, you are going to make a world of difference. SEO is free organic marketing. You don't have to put any money behind SEO, obviously, unless you are investing with an SEO agency or maybe you buy an SEO course to kind of, get a better understanding on how to do SEO for your site. But all in all, it is a organic, free strategy that you can employ for your business on your website so that you can start showing up in search ranks for the services that you are offering in the location that you are in. So if you have a website, really focus your efforts. This would probably be one of the top recommendations, one of the first things I would encourage you to do if you are feeling stuck with not really generating enough leads for your business. Really double down your efforts on SEO. If you're currently paying for Google ads, Facebook ads, and you don't have a solid organic traction coming your way when it comes to lead generation, I would tell you to stop putting your money in them ads and really double down on making sure your SEO is solid. Your ads, you can turn those on and off at any point, but you really want to make sure that you have the foundational strategy, and SEO is really, really, really going to be helpful when it comes to that foundational strategy. A few things that you can do right now when it comes to your SEO, even if you don't have a website. If you have a business, go ahead and set up your free Google business profile. It's a free process. Just type Google business profile in Google under your signed in business account. It's going to prompt you on the steps. You're going to get a little mailer. I don't know what they do these days. Back in 2019, I got a little mail with a security code. I put that in, got my listing set up. Go ahead and get your Google business profile listing set up, okay? Another thing that you can do if you have a website is start utilizing keywords on your website. Keywords are things that people are actively searching for. So like I said, professional organizer in Atlanta, Georgia, professional organizing services in, San Diego. Whatever your location is, go ahead and start putting in keywords that people are actively searching with your location all throughout your website. Now, there's a little bit more strategy to it, but all in all, you want to make sure that you are incorporating solid keywords into your websites, into headlines on your site, so that Google can start understanding your site a little bit better, with hopes of you ranking over time for particular services in particular areas. Another thing that you can implement when we're thinking about SEO for your website, write a blog. Blogs are going to be helpful because you are being strategic with putting solid keywords or focus words or tags, whatever you want to call them, in the blog. If you start to get traction on your blog, you wrote a really, really good blog, it starts to get a lot of website traffic, it is going to organically start to boost your website ranks. Even if it's not for your services, your blog is going to help get more traffic on your site, and then people will start to peruse your site in other areas, right? So they came to your site for a custom closet blog that you wrote. Now they're looking at the different services that you're offering. They're seeing that you're in their city, whatever the case may be. Now they're scheduling a consultation to talk to you to learn more about your services. Or perhaps you're even selling digital products, $5 product, $10 product. Now you're making sales, and it came from the original custom closet blog that you wrote. So there's a little bit of strategy to it, but again, all in all, SEO, chef's kiss. The last tip I want to give you when it comes to your SEO and really just trying to show up higher in Google ranks is to get reviews from your clients. Now, if you did a really good job, your client absolutely loved the transformation, they are ranting and raving about the good work that you did, ask them for a positive 5-star Google review. Try to get the review before you leave their home, but get Google reviews. This also is going to help boost your ranking with Google, and Google is going to find you to be a more trustworthy vendor or website on their platform, and they're going to want to recommend you to their clients or people searching on Google. Hopefully that makes sense. But again, if I have not made it a strong enough point, y'all, SEO, chef's kiss, it is going to do wonders for your business. It is a slow climb, right? So once you really start leveraging SEO properly, it can take 3 to 6 months. But once it starts to work, it's just a matter of keeping your content fresh on your website, and it will work for you for good, okay? There's no money you have to dump behind SEO because, again, this is organic, natural traffic that you're naturally gonna get once Google starts to understand your website better and starts to promote you to the people searching for certain keywords that are relevant to your site. Okay, so SEO strategy number 1, not paid ads, SEO, organic search engine optimization, primarily for your website to generate leads for your business. The second strategy, which I kind of alluded to with the SEO tip, but it is all about content marketing, which is a type of digital marketing, right? So when you are thinking about content marketing, you're thinking about your blogging, we're talking about YouTubing, your videos for your YouTube channel, even if you're doing like podcasting, all of these are longer forms of content. This is helpful because when you create solid content that's talking about your process, that's showing the transformations that you're helping clients get, you're explaining your philosophy or your beliefs around the work that you do, or you're speaking to the pains, the challenges, the goals, the desires that your prospective clients have, this is the kind of content that is going to pull people in and entice them to want to learn more about how they can work with you specifically. Okay, so a solid strategy is to post out quality, consistent content on whatever platform you choose, whether it's going to be blogging, whether it's going to be YouTubing or podcasting. Being consistent and posting out this solid content because it's going to lure people in to book a consultation with you, right? So post a blog or create a blog that's talking about the top strategies to declutter with your company, right? What's the best way? What's your philosophy on decluttering? What's your philosophy on whether you use organizing products, what type of organizing products? If you focus on creating evergreen content, so the content that people are always asking about, how to declutter, how to organize, how to transform my closet, how to get my family on board with organizing. These are all evergreen concepts because these are always questions that people are asking regardless of the year. People are always going to be searching for it. Create those staple pieces of content whether, again, you're going to blog, whether you're going to podcast, whether you're going to YouTube, post the content. That content is going to get traffic, okay? Because it's an evergreen, popular concept that people are searching for. Post the content. Okay, do it consistently. It will get foot traffic on your site. It'll help you get foot traffic on your site. It is going to encourage people to want to learn more about your philosophy, your process specifically. They're going to book a consultation. Okay, that is another solid strategy to generate leads for your business. And ultimately, it's a numbers game. If you get a lot of leads coming down your funnel, you are going to be able to close some of those leads to turn into paying clients for your organizing business. Okay. Strategy number 3 is social media, which is probably the most popular strategy that most organizers are using for their business. Most organizers are going to be on Facebook. They're going to be on Instagram and TikTok in hopes of generating leads for your clients. And yes, social media is helpful. However, you have to do it in a way that is strategic. Okay. All of your content needs to work together. It needs to be like a cohesive unit so that you can really pull in the right people for the services that you want to offer. So when you're trying to generate leads for your organizing business, leveraging social media, again, regardless of the platform, you can be on Instagram, you can be on Facebook, you can be on TikTok, whatever platform you decide, you have to create content that is going to be well-rounded. So the content that you should be posting to generate leads should be educational content, so how-to content, quick content that's giving them quick wins, so how-tos, how to declutter properly, how to source organizing products for your kitchen, how to get your family on board, right? Educational content that is going to be kind of like an FAQ, questions that you know a lot of your ideal clients are already asking. Create how-to content surrounding those questions. Okay, so that's the first, how-to educational content. All of your content should not be educational how-to content. You also want to diversify it. Show the back end parts of the process, the working process. This can be a time lapse of you doing something and your caption is explaining what you're doing, or you're doing a voiceover that's explaining what you're doing, but showing behind the scenes of the process so that people can start to better understand what it is that you do, how you do the work that you do, and they can get a better feel for what to expect before they even book a consultation with you, okay? So first we have educational how-to content. It's going to be helpful to help them get many wins. We're going to do process videos showing the back end of your process so that they can understand a little bit better what it is you're going to be doing for them, how you're going to help support them to get the results that they are looking for. You're also going to show before and afters. Let people see your portfolio. Let people see the transformations that you can help your clients get, okay? So client A had an extremely cluttered garage. By the end of the project, client A, their garage is top tier. They are leaving you raving reviews. They left you a video testimonial that you show at the end of the before and after transformation. These are going to be selling the prospective clients that, oh, Kanika, she can definitely transform this closet. If she could do it for them, she could definitely transform mine as well. Hopefully you can see what I'm saying. Your content on social media needs to be cohesive. It needs to be thought out. It needs to be strategic. How-to content is helpful, okay? Before and after content is selling your services. The process content showing how it is you do what you do is going to give people a better understanding of the transformation they will get if they follow your process. All of these are going to attract the right people for your organizing services. And the ultimate goal, if you are spending time on social media, it is to generate leads for your business so that you can ultimately sell them into your services, your packages, whatever it is that you offer. Okay, so social media is going to be a strategy that you can employ, but you got to do it in a way that makes sense. Don't just get on social media for the sake of being on it because everyone is on it and people tell you. You have to have a social media account for your business. You should, but if you do, it needs to be well thought out. Strategy number 4, y'all, please don't sleep on this, okay? But your repeat clients, they are the cheapest people to acquire for your services. When I say cheapest, You don't have to do any extra work to acquire them as a client because you've already done the work, right? You've already worked with them. If they enjoyed the process, if they enjoyed the results, sell them into another service, okay? Offer to organize, if you organized their kitchen before, their kitchen, their pantry, say, hey, I noticed your garage, when you opened your garage, it was a little cluttered. Do you think you guys need a little bit of support with tackling your garage? We have availability in the coming month to kind of help you come in, declutter, and organize that. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Upsell them, y'all. Go back to your repeat clients, sell them another service for a different space, or sell the same service for a different space, okay? Your clients, your past clients, they already know the process. They already trust you. They already like you. They know you because they've worked with you before. These are not people that you just need to completely forget about and work double as hard to acquire new leads to book new clients. Does that make sense? Go back to your former clients. You should have a list of all of their names, all of the spaces you've worked on for them, their email. Send an email blast and say, hey, I'm running a 10% special for all repeat clients, or 20% special if you have been needing additional spaces in your home fully decluttered and organized. I'd love to book another call with you. I'd love to get back in the space. Let's get the ball rolling on your next project. That is so easy to do. It's so easy to do. And if you send an email at the top of the month and say, hey, this special is going to be until the end of this month, make sure that you book your call so that we can get you in, so we can honor the special or the discount. Y'all don't think ain't nobody gonna respond? Exactly. People are going to respond. People are going to take you up on that offer. It's a very simple way to get back into the flow of generating clients, because again, these people have already worked with you. And then also, when it comes to your repeat clients, I think a bonus thing is also create a referral program. Incentivize your past clients to recommend you to their network. Okay, so for Tidied by K, for instance, I give past clients, if they refer me to someone in their network, I give them a commission off of the project that they helped me acquire. I didn't have to do the extra work to get that new client. They sold it for me, so I give them a commission, and that's the referral program. I let them know, hey, I have a referral program. Please talk about me to your friends. If you enjoyed the service, if you thought we did a great job, if you like the transformation, please let people know, because I'll pay you for it also. So create a referral program. That's just a bonus tip or strategy that you can employ when you have a solid book of business. And even if you did not let your past clients know, again, there's nothing wrong with creating an email blast, rolling out the referral program, explaining the referral program to your former clients or your past clients so that they can be in the know. Like, hey, I probably should be actively talking about the transformation that so-and-so helped me get, because, an extra $250, $300 would be great, right? So again, don't sleep on your former clients. They can become repeat clients, and that's solid business, and they're easy to acquire. They're free to acquire, which is great. Strategy number 5 is local marketing. Now, all of the ways that I've talked about generating leads for your business have been digital marketing efforts, right? So you have your social media, we have your content marketing, we have your SEO, right? Local marketing makes so much sense because we have local businesses, right? We are in our communities, serving families in our communities. So one of the most effective ways to tap into getting access to people in your community is by local marketing. So this can look like joining networking groups, business settings, collaborating with other businesses in your area, whether it's going to be interior designers, realtors, moving companies, junk removal companies, right? These are all local businesses that are going to be central services or adjacent services to the clients that you're already working with. So what better way is there than working with these other businesses? Having them speak on your behalf, right? When you join a networking group, for instance, part of the, power and beauty of working in a networking group or joining a networking group is they are incentivized to look out for you just as much as you are incentivized to look out for them. So for instance, if I am working in a client's house and I overhear them say, oh, I need to get my yard done. I need to work on my yard. It's going to be summer soon or spring soon. I don't have a yard man. I don't have a yard person. If I'm in a networking group, there's likely going to be a yard person, that someone that does lawn care that I can refer to my client. And so that's the mutually beneficial beauty of a networking group. You are incentivized to promote other people in the group just as they are incentivized to promote your services in the group. So local marketing is going to be super duper helpful. Joining forces with adjacent service providers are going to be helpful. Get into the community. Now, I know someone may say, well, I'm an introvert. I have a hard time talking about my business or talking about whatever in social settings. This is a business. Okay, you are promoting your business. You have to get comfortable with talking about your business. You're not selling. You are just naturally saying, hey, this is what I do. I love doing it. These are the type of people that I support with my services. And then you get the information from them. And so then it just makes it a more symbiotic relationship where you naturally are going to want to share about the people that you know can help your clients and vice versa. Okay, local marketing going to be crazy helpful. If you are not employing this strategy in your business, you should start. It is very easy to get started in networking. Honestly, Google networking groups in your city, networking groups in Atlanta, networking groups in, Nashville, wherever you are, things will pop up. Go to some of the meetings, see how you feel about it. Talk about your business, bring your business cards. That's it. Very low lift, but very helpful. And it can help you generate a lot of leads in your business and help you generate a lot of money for your business as well. If you want almost instant credibility, speak in front of people who need your service. So strategy, I think number 6, is to engage in speaking opportunities. Whether you are speaking to a local church, a local moms group, whether you are speaking at a business seminar or conference, this is going to help you, one, build credibility, build out your business authority, build your brand awareness, and also build lead generation or acquire leads for your business, right? You are sharing information that the audience is actively seeking, right? And you're doing it in a way where it's helpful to them. They're getting a taste of what it is that you can offer them. All you need to do at the end of the speaking engagement is have a solid call to action or CTA. Hey, if you found this engagement helpful and you feel like you still need a little bit of support, I'd love to, support you on your home organizing journey or your decluttering journey. Feel free to meet me at the end of this meeting, and I'd love to exchange contact information. Better yet, you can follow this QR link and book a consultation, and we can kind of talk through your specific project or your specific goals one-on-one, right? As long as you have a solid CTA at the end of whatever this engagement is, you are bound to get leads for the business for your service, okay? So it's just a matter of you then converting them on the back end. But speaking engagements, y'all, if you get invited to speak as it pertains to your home organizing services, be excited. It's a great opportunity for you to get your business out there. It's a great opportunity for you to generate leads. And it's a great opportunity for you to flex your muscle in terms of sharing the information that you know, sharing what you are excited to share about as it pertains to your business, so on and so forth. So it is a solid way to generate leads, and it should be something that you should consider employing at least on a often enough cadence. Can also even do webinars. If you start building out your social media platforms, start inviting your audience to attend webinars where you are sharing helpful information, and at the end of the webinar, you are selling them into a consultation or some type of virtual organizing session where they can get additional one-on-one or small group support. So again, very solid way to generate leads for your home organizing company. All right, here is a bonus strategy for generating leads for your business. This is going to be helpful, especially if you are just starting out in your home organizing journey. And it's one thing that I did at the start of my home organizing journey that honestly was very, very helpful. And it was doing collaborations with other people in my city, whether they were small business or they were influencer. It was a very well thought out strategy that worked well for me, for the first year in business. And basically what that looked like was I would reach out to either a small business or a influencer that was in my area that I already kind of knew who they were just based off of social media. I liked the content that they put out. The audience that they had were the type of audience that I wanted to serve. I would reach out to them and say, hey, so-and-so, I see that you do lifestyle and fashion content. I am a home organizer based in Atlanta. I would love to partner with you to organize maybe your closet if you are in need of that service. In collaboration, you can share the process, you can share my account with your followers. I can organize this space for free. All you have to do is pay for the organizing products that we use. If the person said yes, then great, right? Because now I get to build my portfolio, I get to get the before and afters, I get to refine my process a little bit. They're going to promote me with the intention or the goal of their audience reaching out to me, following my account, becoming more aware of who it is that I am, becoming aware of my business, so on and so forth. But ultimately, the big goal is to generate leads from their audience, okay? So that's just a bonus strategy. If you're just getting started, that can be very helpful, very lucrative for your business. Now, this is not it's 100% going to work. You have to do it strategically, but it is something that 100% worked for my business when I was just getting it off the ground. So that's just a bonus strategy, bonus tip. Ultimately, the goal is for you to have multiple ways to generate leads for your business so that you can get consistent clientele and you're not waiting on just one way that you're marketing to generate the traffic, the clientele that you need. Because ultimately, if you're just having one way to market your business, it's gonna be a pretty stale, slow, ain't no money business. And that's not what we want, okay? So again, hopefully you found this video helpful. I would love to know, out of the strategies that I did share, what strategy are you going to employ first for your business? So let me know in the comments. And again, if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. We're trying to get this thing growing off the ground. Subscribe to my channel, like and comment on this video if you found it helpful, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I almost forgot to say, if you are serious about growing your home organizing business, check the description box. I have a link in there that's a free masterclass on how to book premium 4- and 5-figure clients on a consistent basis. So again, if you're looking for a little bit of support to get the ball moving and book the clients that you really want to work with in your home organizing company, check the link and I got you. All right, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Bye.